What was your thoughts on the Philippines?
I'm not losing no sleep by not going back.
Like,
I
what was
think
your thoughts though?
I
Because
think it was overrated. I think I'm not saying it's a bad country. I went to 3 cities in the Philippines. I'm not saying it's a bad country. It's good for some of y'all, but what is this? Like Danny was saying, I don't think the women are as attractive as people are making them seem. Like, are there some beautiful like women in the Philippines? Yeah, but I don't think I would tell you to go there for that. By that I mean it's not a generally speaking, they're not how motherfuckers making it seem. So I wouldn't tell you. It's just like me saying, "Oh, you like girls with big asses." I'm not gonna tell you to go to Asia. That don't mean there's no big asses in Asia, but that Asia is not known for that for obvious reasons. Uh, Other than that, the Philippines was good with transportation. It didn't feel so polluted, except for some areas I was at in Manila, but it didn't feel so polluted. The people weren't rude. But again, I'm a single man, so after a couple days, all that culture and shit. Okay, now it's time to start dating. Now we single. I'm not in a relationship, so when we got to that part, I was like, "What is the big deal about this again?"
yeah, I felt the same way. Like a lot of old guys, they kind of gassed that place up, and like I didn't find the women attractive. I didn't find them just appealing. I didn't like. Yeah, I talk about too much what I don't like, but yeah, I felt that same way.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think it. I like Danny said on the last time I had him on. I think Thailand. I mean, you see, I've been to Thailand 3 or 4 times now. Yeah, I went to the Philippines once and I complained the entire time pretty much. I think I felt like a party pooper to people I was hanging out with there. The other Americans I met, like I met Jay. I forgot his YouTube name, but I know his real name is Jay. The black Filipino. And yeah, I was thinking like, man, I wonder did he feel my energy? Like I didn't feel too excited. I just wasn't feeling it. It was just like, okay, it's time to get the fuck out of here. Like the Philippines, the chicks are so conservative. Somebody advised that I chase one of them down the street. I'm not chasing an Asian chick down the street, bro. I'm not. And I'm not saying because she's Asian. I'm talking about because I'm black and she's Asian. How is that gonna look? A black guy chasing a 5-foot Filipina down the street. How's that gonna look?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like. I think like guys really boosted up the Philippines. I mean, I'm already guys hate me because I think I'm one of the first guys in the community, or maybe one of the first who started like pointing out seriously, like, hey, like the Philippines is overrated because like a lot of guys who haven't even been to the Philippines, they already making marriage plans to go there and find a traditional Filipino wife. They're gonna move out to the province with no internet, and then they're gonna live like this traditional Philippine life. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, live in a if a country doesn't have good women in the big city, I don't know, man. Like all the Asian countries I've been to, like the big cities, they got good women there. But I was in the big cities in the Philippines, and I was like, what are like? I felt like I was just like it was completely like the mask was ripped off. Like all these guys have been capping on the internet. Like, hey man, like go to the Philippines and get these hot chicks, man. It's like these guys are delusional, man. It's really it's crazy.
Well, let me piggyback on what you just said. And this is not about the Philippines. And somebody said it's about your age. I do think it's for older guys, like 50 and up, or maybe 45 and up. But there was a guy when I first got on YouTube and I started my Discord, and he was in my Discord. He wanted to talk on the voice part of the Discord where you could talk, on the voice like you're on the phone. It was a couple of us on the call, and like you said about marriage plans, this dude had never been to Medellin. He was in a divorce. He was divorcing an American woman, and so he saw this content, and so he gets he didn't even get off Tinder. He got off some like Colombian Cupid or one of those type of no, it was a mail order bride website. basically like a mail order bride. Like, you want a Colombian wife, get it right here. He already had plans to buy her a house and already had agreed to marry her, and he had never been to Medellin. And he was calling us asking, what should he do? We were like, you should cancel all that shit out if to start.